Welcome back. Egypt witnessed a record of visiting tourists since the start of 2023. And thank God it seems that this is going to continue for the rest of the year. Our real season is in the winter. But what to do to attract more? And what were the efforts exerted to attract those millions of tourists coming from all over the world? Is it the promotion campaigns, propaganda, the festivals, which were held in many of our cities? All we need more and more. This is what we are going to discuss with our dear guest, Mr. Yehia Abdul Qader, our tourism counselor and expert. Thank you very much for being with us, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
Thank you. I'm fine. Thank you, sir. And as I mentioned, we are talking about millions of tourists who came to Egypt during the past 8 months. In your opinion, what were the most important reasons?
Well, actually, Egypt is one of the top destinations promoted by world media, the Independent, the CNN, the BBC, the National Geographic. All the world travel media are promoting Egypt as a must-see for the fall and for next winter, inshallah. And this is next to our, preparation promotional campaign that we've been conducting worldwide.
Yes, I mean, here we used, for example, social media in a more effective manner because we cannot deny the role of the positive role of social media, particularly in this era. Or it's also taking into consideration that our tourism map has changed with the addition of more renovated museums, new established museums scattered all over the country, etc.
Yes, definitely. This is original and true. And besides, we have international campaigns and travel shows worldwide.
Yeah.
For example, all the way from October till the end of the year, we have five great shows. One in Bergamo in Italy, another one in Portugal. A third one in October is going to be the IMAX. It's a great show in Las Vegas. And by the end of the year, we have in November a great exhibition in Spain. And next year, we have at least, 10 to 15 great shows. The ITB, the WTM, Salon de Voyage, the top results. So really, the campaign promoted by the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities has generated, great revenues for the country and great numbers of arrivals as well.
To add to what you've kindly mentioned, sir, also entertainment, the festivals, to meet all the tastes, if we can put it this way, because the new Alamein City Festival, for example, attracted such a big number of our Arab brothers coming to enjoy themselves during the summer, whether for concerts, for sports competitions, for our soft power was introduced in a way. The Citadel Festival, for example, how do you see this as an added value to our summer holidays and to attract more during this period of the year or this season?
Really, that was a great plan, executed by the Ministry of Culture, Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities, and the whole Egyptian administration, to promote the summer season. We had this, upcoming new and sophisticated resort of the new Alamein, and we had great shows for at least about 9 weeks, in a row. And then we have the Citadel Folklore and Song and Dance Festival. This is really we've been conducting for about over 2 decades now. So really all these festivals have been attracting, international visitors, local, regional, Arab international visitors, because that reflects the real spirit of Egypt in art, music, culture.
This is it. This was my common question, Mr. Yehia, regarding the festival tourism. I mean, do we need to exert more efforts? Because, for example, the Drums Festival or Mahragan al-Tubul, which is held annually in El Mu'izz Street in Old Cairo, is also one of the landmarks, if I can call it a landmark, because it's really attracting troops coming from all over the world. And every year we witness an increase in the number of artists coming to share, to participate, and to enjoy themselves. How do you see adding more and more such festivals or such very cheerful events?
It is really, and like the drums, like international, like parade, that we have, like in Wise Street is very attractive for worldwide tourism, as well as we have Ismailia, like over like 2 weeks of folklore and dance worldwide. So this shows you like next to the Citadel, next to New Alamein, and what we have in Luxor and Aswan, like I remember the resorts, like we have food festivals, like the mango, the strawberry, in Qader, Sharm el-Sheikh, Marsa Alam. So we had a very colorful season, and inshallah we look forward that
drama festivals, film festivals, and in addition to these sports events, I mean, for example, how many World Cups we organize, whether in modern pentathlon, in gymnastics, in martial arts, and now our federations gained the confidence of African confederations and international unions to be able to host such events, because we do have the infrastructure, we do have the equipped stadiums, you name it. How do you see this also, sir, as an added value?
Well, this is really a very deep and profound strategy, because sport is a great support and enhancement for, like attracting large crowds and numbers of visitors. Look, like at the ranking of Egypt in Africa and Arab World Cup. And the Egyptian athletes, we've been scoring, like top scores worldwide. Like in the pentathlon, like in squash worldwide, in swimming, in athletics, track and field. So all these, like manifestation of energy and vigor reflected in the country, that shows, like how dynamic, and, like how, like its young men and women are doing their best and excelling in every sport.
Amen to that. And to add to what you've said also regarding the popularity of many Egyptian cities as a tourism destination or favored ones, as far as I know also that the Independent, the English newspaper, said that 6 of our cities are favored and they should be visited by all. And they mentioned Cairo, Alexandria, Hurghada, Sharm el-Sheikh, Luxor and Aswan. How do you see the choice of the Independent of those 6 Egyptian cities?
Well, this is really, like the tip of the iceberg, like because, like Egyptian, like destinations nationwide are excellent destinations for travelers. Ismailia, Bursaid, Damietta, Rosetta, Rashid, Marsa Matruh, and Siwa, the Oasis. So we have really exotic destinations that travelers like, like to visit and recount, like this memories and their photos and the social media contact with their friends and families. So it's a great event for Egypt that we have a deep culture that's manifested in our daily life and in every aspect that we contact, like the modern world today.
And my dream is to add more and more to those. I mean, with the Great Transfiguration Project in St. Catherine, with propagating for Tun al-Gabal, for example, in Al-Minya, for San al-Hagar in Al-Sharqiyya, or near Al-Zaqaziq or the old Avaris. I mean, in every place in Egypt, under every stone, you are going to find something related to a big civilization, if you agree with me on that.
So this is definitely true, like we have like about 3 or 4 layers of deep civilization, and we found one in our history which dates back to millions of years, like look at Fayoum, the Khartoum, Oasis, like Aswan, Siwa, Abu Simbel. So we have a very, like solid, geographic and geological base and foundation for our dear country, Egypt. That's why it is cherished and loved and visited by many visitors across millennia of time.
And inshallah, this is going to continue, and our tours map is very rich. But before I'm going to leave you, Mr. Yehia. I should say Happy New Egyptian Year to you and to all our viewers. We as Copts, as Egyptians, are celebrating today the start of the year number 6265, the first of Tot, our Egyptian New Year. Happy New Year, sir.
Thank you very much for our Egyptian Coptic Quranic calendar that we've been celebrating for a millennia now.
Yeah, thank you very much. We were very much delighted to have with us via phone Mr. Yehia Abdul Qader, our tourism counselor and expert. Happy New Year to all Copts, to all Egyptians. The year number 6265. First, Egypt came, and then the world, or then the history of the whole world. Well, by this we come to the end of our episode. Tomorrow it's another episode of our breakfast show and another crew. Till meet again same time on Nile TV International. Many thanks for watching. For more details, please log on to www.nileinternational.net. Many thanks for watching. With all my love, this was Nermeen Abdurrahman.
Yango sede makete sana la fini la cheche megwe. Yango sede